Booktube, my name is Sabrina from Sabrina the Teenage Reader, and welcome to another Reviewsday Tuesday! Yeah! So, as you can see from the title down below, I'm going to review Z, a novel of Zelda Fitzgerald, and no, not that Zelda. I know what you're thinking. It's a really pretty cover. I know. It's really like, really elegant, all that jazz. Because all that jazz age. Get it. I'm so funny. So obviously this is a novel about Zelda Fitzgerald, Scott Fitzgerald's wife. She is a really popular icon of the flapper movement and of the 1920s. You probably heard of her from Midnight in Paris and other stuff, but she's a really famous figure, both in the literary world and lost generation, and also in the feminist movement. So this is obviously a historical fiction book about her life and about her marriage to Scott F. Fitzgerald, the author of The Great Gatsby, and about just the ups and downs and life as a woman in the 1920s and just her life and her problems. And it's really sad. And Zelda Fitzgerald was also like this out-of-the-box person. She didn't let herself be tamed, not like Miley Cyrus. She had lots of life, and you can see that throughout this book that her mind is so beautiful, and she had a lot of soul. I really like this book is that even though it's fiction and there are parts that are obviously fictionalized and you can't believe every single second page of this book, it's so Zelda. It has the spirit of Zelda Fitzgerald on it, and this creates such a beautiful story about Zelda Fitzgerald and through her journey through this whole world, because she started out as a debutante in like Alabama and South, and then she went exploring the world out of the sun, and we get to see all her changes and how she views the world, and that's really interesting. And I just love Zelda more and more before because of this book, and I'm really interested in knowing more about her, reading her work actually. Because most of us know that she is F. Fitzgerald's wife, but we don't know much more about her besides that. And I think that it's interesting to get to know this amazing person and this unique individual and her soul. And it's so heartbreaking to see the things that she goes through. And I don't want to spoil you, but this book is so heartbreaking. The way I can describe this book perfectly is that it's beautifully heartbreaking, and you get to empathize with her so much, both as a woman, as a writer, as a person. And it's horrible to see the way women were portrayed even 90 years ago, guys. Because women were so marginalized into the housewife like stereotype, in how she wanted to break free from that stereotype she has been raised in how she wants to go out into this world as Zelda, not Zelda, wife is F. Fitzgerald. It's amazing, actually. Oh gosh, guys, I think that if you're a feminist or you identify yourself as a feminist, not only if you're a woman but also a man, you should really read this book. And if you like stories about the jazz culture, the jazz age, about the lost generation, and if you like Midnight in Paris, and I'm looking at you, Mrs. Squad, who's my AP Spanish teacher. Hi. FYI, this book will make you hate Ernest Hemingway. We all know that he was a douchebag, I know. He was a douche canoe, but Hemingway, you're an asshole. I actually own 2 books of him. Like, this one has 4 books, and this one has the short stories. And I bought them before I knew that he was a douche canoe, but I'm gonna keep them because they look really pretty, but I'm not planning on reading them soon because Hemingway, you're not a good person. Let me tell you that. You're a decent writer, but not a good person. Such a beautiful book and such an experience. My only complaints is that sometimes it went really slow, but I think that's part of the experience. It took me like 3 weeks to read it, but I don't know, I liked it that way. I give it 5 out of 5 stars. So that's my review, guys. I hope if you liked it. If you want to buy it, I will have a link down below so you can buy it, and I will receive a small commission so I can pay for college. Hit thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below any questions that you may have, or any book that you want me to review. And as always, subscribe. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, I will find you and I will kill you. Thank you for watching. Happy reading.